My name is Taquita Townsend. I'm a family nurse practitioner and owner of Children's Express Care Clinic and Darling Divas. And you're watching Leak TV. Entrepreneurship has always been around in my family. My dad had his own family-owned business, Big Mama Soul Food. So I was that 8-year-old young little girl running the cash register all these years. So, I kind of got the entrepreneurship from my dad, who just recently passed away a year ago. Here at Children's Express Care Clinic, we offer convenience care to the pediatric and adolescent population. As far as Darling Divas Kids Spa, we basically are an entertainment business for children, providing pampering services, spa parties, tea parties, canvas paint parties, where we bring the parties to your home. So the difference between Children's Express Care Clinic and going to your primary care physician's office, we are not primary care. We definitely get a lot of calls because people want me to be their primary care provider, in which I could be. However, I'm just not ready to take on that role yet, but it will be coming. But the difference between the two, so we're open Monday through Friday from 5 to 9, and then on weekends 8 to 2. So these are the time frames where your primary care doctor may not be available. So if you have a kid that gets sick after school or after hours of your doctors being available, then we can treat you here at Children's Express Care Clinic. We treat all minor illnesses and injuries. So we treat for flu, we can treat for COVID, strep testing, ear infections. We also do STD testing, teen care. We can get your teen started on contraceptive. We also do sprains and strains. We can kind of pretty much do everything that you can get at a minute clinic or urgent care. Of course, I started off as a registered nurse. I got my bachelor's degree in nursing. I did bedside on a cardiovascular unit for about 4 years, but 2 years into me doing bedside nursing, I knew it wasn't for me. I knew I wanted more. Being in healthcare since I was 18, starting from a unit secretary all the way up, I just knew I wanted more for myself. So when I went to further my education and got my master's degree in nursing, and that allowed me to become a family nurse practitioner. Of course, I had challenges doing that. After me getting my master's degree in nursing, it took me about 3 years. I just kind of took a break because I lost my mom from cancer. And then after losing my mom, I was like, okay, you gotta get this degree. You gotta pass this test. So finally took that test, and of course that allowed me to become a full practicing family nurse practitioner. With this degree, it allows me to be able to operate my own business. I'm just like a doctor. I don't have the doctor title. I could do everything a doctor do. If the state of Indiana could release the law of us having a collaborative physician, then I wouldn't need a collaborative physician, because I can prescribe, I can diagnose, and I can also treat from my education. When COVID hit, there was a lot of places that was not seeing kids or even seeing adults during this time. So, a little light bulb hit, and I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and take this leap. After discussing it with my fiance, we kind of came up with a game plan, and we just kind of moved forward with opening up a Children's Express clinic for pediatrics and adolescents. I am very, very proud of just being able to walk into this actual building and be like, I own a clinic. That is what I'm most proud of. Some days I still sit in awe, like, this is ours. I have a whole clinic that is ran, owned, and operated solely by me. Yes, in the state of Indiana, you do have to have a collaborative physician. That's just a law, and we do have a collaborative physician. But totally owned and operated by me and my fiance. So just walking through these doors just makes me proud to say that we own this clinic here and being the first Black-owned convenience care clinic. Yes, I get that all the time. So I still work a full-time job. So I get people that come into that full-time location, and then we're just sharing personal experiences. And so I start sharing my story. Once I tell them who I am, they acknowledge it, like, oh, I seen you on the news, that's you? And I'm like, yes, that's me. Or when I'm running these parties in these people's homes for Darling Divas, I get down on my knees, I paint toes, I polish nails, I do facials because I want my businesses to run successful and be great. So when they ask, well, who's the owner? And I speak up and I say, oh, I'm the owner, they're shocked because I'm basically providing, and I'm there. You know, I'm the forefront of my businesses. Darling Divas is my daughter. I only have one son. I have a lot of goddaughters, but Darling Divas is my daughter. So I get offended when people talk about it, everything. So it's just my baby. It's just something I birthed and been with for a long, been doing for a while now. Darling Diva, we have some hurdles with Darling Divas just because, we had a storefront building in the Castleton area. I mean, bomb, lavish for the girls. I love it, love it, love it. However, when you're in a strip mall, overhead there is just ridiculous, and then when you have neighbors and things like that, you got to follow certain guidelines. So of course that location ended, and that was kind of hard for me just because that was my baby, and I just felt like I birthed that at that location. But as an entrepreneur, and my fiance had to tell me, like, Darling Divas is yours, that's the name, not the actual building. So, that kind of hurt me, kind of depressed me a little bit, but, I have grown from that because Darling Divas is still thriving. Darling Divas is a six-figure business. So that's just my baby. Of course, there's many challenges with Darling Divas. It's mobile, you're going into people's homes. We reach all demographics with Darling Divas. However, it's not about the entertainment piece at all. Yes, the girls are happy, they enjoy the parties, but it's pampering the confidence. We get so many girls where parents do these parties where they have the classmates come, and I have the girls at the party say good things about the birthday girl, and I get so many referrals and recommendations and feedback where mom's like, thank you, that was an awesome party. This has allowed my daughter to come out her shell, increase her self-esteem, increase her self-confidence. So, Darling Divas is more, yes, we pamper them, yes, we make them feel good, but it has a meaning behind it. Diva is for determined, I is for intelligent, B is for valiant, and A is for achiever. So I always tell the girls, put your best foot forward. You could do whatever you want to, whatever you put your mind to, and always remain positive and, have that confidence. Lately, balance has been a challenge. However, I just take it day by day. I'm learning. I know in our culture, some people don't seek counseling, but that's on the list, because honestly, I still am grieving. So, I'm grieving from the loss of my parents, also trying to plan a wedding, operate two thriving businesses, be a mom, and then of course hold down my household. However, my support is big. I have a big support system. My fiance is absolutely great, and then of course I got a lot of family support. But going to the gym, meditating a little bit, getting my gospel music on, that helps me through it all. But day by day, faith and prayer. As an educated Black woman and an entrepreneur of Darling Divas and Children Express Care Clinic, I feel like I am the representation for our culture, for our community to see that whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve, and that we can also be bosses as well and run our own business, have our own organizations, and build our own franchises. So for Children's Express Care Clinic, you can visit our website, www.childrensexpresscareclinic.com. We are open Monday through Friday, 5 to 9, and weekends 8 to 2, being closed every third weekend. You can schedule on, you can register your child on the patient portal and make appointments that way as well. Our phone number is 317-362-0293. As far as Darling Divas, you can look us up on our website, www.darlingdivas.org. Also, we have all social media. We got social media pages for both businesses, and we'll get back with you with any emails, DMs within 24 hours of you contacting us.